What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review, and I'm here to give you guys my review of a movie that's been in my Netflix queue for quite some time now, and I finally got around to watching it. And that is a movie called Sextuplets, a Netflix original movie called Sextuplets, starring Marlon Wayans. And I really thought that this was going to be so. Backtrack. Marlon Wayans plays a guy who was adopted, doesn't know his family history, and he learns that he is one of six siblings. So his mom had sextuplets when he was born, and he's one of six. And his goal now is to track down his family. And Marlon Wayans plays all the characters, the male characters and the female characters. He plays all six of the sextuplets, and I really expected this to be very much in the vein of like the Clump movies. Remember the Clump movies with Eddie Murphy? They were horribly, obnoxiously bad, and this wasn't that. Now, let me say that it was kind of a stupid movie. To be completely fair, it was kind of a stupid movie. But they took the premise serious enough. Like, all but maybe one or two of the characters, they approached from a semi-serious angle. A couple of the characters, as we got deeper into the movie, they definitely approached from a cartoonish angle. And that was the angle that the Clumps was. You know, the Clumps was very cartoony, very larger than life, very silly, and they didn't approach this on that same level of wackiness. Towards the end, you got a smidgen of wackiness thrown in, especially with the ginger one, an African American ginger character. That was pretty funny. There were some jokes made about that, but it was it was a comedy. It was a comedy, and it was funny, but it was a rather they tempered the idea of Marlon Wayans overacting with every one of the characters. So in the main character is just Marlon Wayans, not dressed up at all. The secondary character is his brother named Russell. Now, this is Marlon Wayans in a fat suit, and they resisted the urge to make him a caricature of a fat, slobbish individual, which is what the Clumps would have done, right? The Clumps would have had him farting, had him eating, had him doing all that larger than life, over the top, ridiculous stuff. But that's not what they did here. Russell was the most endearing character to me. He was a guy who was kind of stuck in time, watching Mork and Mindy, watching these old TV shows. They even make a joke about how he's got a lot of TV to catch up on. He's still stuck in the 70s. Russell was a good character. Little Petey was another character that was funny. Needed a kidney transplant, and I'm not going to tell you exactly how that goes down. But that's one of the funnier parts of the movie, is the whole idea of Little Petey needing a kidney transplant. And I found my brother just in time to get me a kidney transplant. So there was some silliness in this, and there was some wackiness in this, and not every joke landed. And I gotta be completely honest, not every joke landed. But the majority of them did. The majority of the jokes landed for me anyways. So as far as Netflix comedies go, you can do a lot worse. You can watch pretty much any Adam Sandler Netflix comedy. The Ridiculous Six, come on now. This was, as far as Netflix comedies go, a very nice diversion, and that's probably the best way to describe this movie. You know, it's not a movie that has a lot of depth. It's not a movie that's going to make you reevaluate your life. It's not a movie that's going to make you think about anything larger than the idea of, did this make me laugh? But this was a comedy, and that's the goal of a comedy, is to make you laugh. And it succeeded. I laughed several times. So for me, this movie was nothing more than a diversion. A morning diversion that I got to watch this morning, and just kind of have some fun with it. So, nothing great, but definitely not bad. I give this movie a solid C. Sextuplets, the Netflix original movie, gets a solid C from me. But I'm just one dude. One Dude, what did you think of Sextuplets? Have you watched it? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on it. And thank you guys for being here at the LQ Review. We are getting close to our 1 year anniversary here at the LQ Review. I'm going to have a special video up to celebrate that when we get there, but we're still a couple weeks away. But thank you for being here at the LQ Review, where we get to talk about all the geeky and all the nerdy stuff we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.